Alright, I'm going to go into the mists again and gather tier 6 fiber. I just checked the price. Tier 6 fiber is not that insanely valuable, but I hope that I can find a lot of it and just get a very high gathering bonus with all these tier 8 fiber gathering items. Going to look for a wisp. Not sure in which map I would have the highest chance to find one. I'm using Avalonian tools for the big gathering bonus. I simply think that I should not be able to die in the mists if I play it correctly. Once again using the bloodletter like in the last mists gathering run. Having also my high carry weight mount means that I can simply take all the tier 7 resources, all the 6.1 resources without worrying too much about stuff. Carry weight is definitely not going to be a limiting factor this run. The boar simply has so much bonus carry weight, 1600 kilogram. Because it kind of feels bad to always skip the tier 7 stone and tier 6 hide when I run around in the black zone. But I simply have very little carry weight when I do that. When I use the gallant horse in the normal runs. Because it really feels like it is somewhat necessary to be using the gallant horse when going very deep into the black zone and just wanting to be very flexible. I finally found a wisp, so the run can start. I'm of course hoping that I will somehow find the map. That is level 7 or level 8. But I have not been too lucky concerning that in the last black zone runs. Do I want to change the map? Not yet, not yet. Also, I'm finding quite a lot of stuff already. One animal, one fiber elemental. That's pretty good. I have had much emptier mist maps already. So just clear the whole map unless I get the feeling that the map is extremely empty. Then I will change it as quickly as possible. Also, I'm always going to use my execute for killing the mobs, as long as I have not been seen beforehand by other people. But so far I'm really finding a lot of stuff. I'm not sure, do I want to take the tier 6 ore as well? I do have tier 6 books with me, mainly because 6.1 ore is so valuable, but I would always gather that in this situation. I think I'm also taking tier 6 ore. It is even a little bit more expensive than tier 6 fiber in Fort Sterling right now. I checked the prices. Tier 6 ore was about 690. silver per piece, and fiber was 667, I think. But I'm skipping the tier 6 wood, which is only 600. But usually I also find a lot of that, so it's also a possibility to just use lumberjack gear instead of, what is it called? Harvester gear. I'm finding so much hide in this map. This map is pretty full when thinking about mist maps. Maybe it's relatively inactive right now, because the server time, it's just right after the reset somewhat. 1 hour after the reset or so. So that may be the reason why I'm finding so many things. Hopefully I'm going to find some enchanted wisps. Having this gear in a tier 8 zone would definitely be pretty profitable. Having all the Avalonian tools. And hopefully also finding some tier 8 fiber would definitely be a little bit more than usual. Because usually I only have the pork pie gathering bonus. And all the natural bonuses from the levels that I possess, basically. Okay, not as much gathering stuff right here. Around the whole big PvE area there was a lot of stuff. But what's also interesting right now is that the resources that I'm finding almost always have 2 pieces per stack. When a map is very empty, usually I find already taken resources and resources that only have 1 stack, on 1 piece on the stack. With this gear I'm definitely not going to do any PvE in here though. And most likely, in most cases, also no PvP. Because I'm simply too valuable. Oh, I already got a book. But look at my inventory. I'm worth 11 million. So really no reason for me to go for PvP. I can't really kill the most valuable people anyways, and there's always a rather big risk to get into bad situations if I use my abilities to actually kill somebody. There's such a objective, a turbulent mist. Let's see how long it takes for somebody to pick it up. Opens in 10. It's a rare one. It has been picked up, so I'm definitely not alone in this map, which would be very unlikely. Even when stuff is a little bit more inactive, it's never completely inactive. But concerning that, it will definitely be pretty interesting to see how it will be once the Asian server starts. I wonder if it will be very different. If the black zone, the mists, the roads will be much more empty. Or if that's not going to be the case. I'm really curious. It's not such a long time until the Asian server starts. I kinda love starting new, which is also why I kinda liked starting all these 0 to hero challenges. But I'm not sure if I'm going to make like 1-0 to hero thing maybe on the Asian server. I could do that. Could be interesting. But I'm not sure. Maybe I will do it. I think the chance is like 50-50 if I am going to do it or not. But if I would probably just do some run around in the black zone with one build, get to 100 spec on all the items and get enough money for premium style. That would probably be what I would be doing if I made a 0 to hero challenge on the Asian server. Gathering there is probably just like, it would take too long for my taste. I've done it twice here basically. I'm not done yet with the fishing, but I'm very far already, and the fishing really took a long time to get to tier 8. The skinning 0 to hero challenge also took a while, of course, but I'm not sure if reaching tier 8 there would also have been that slow. Oh, there's a wolf. I do want the wolf. I don't want the fiber thing. Because the fiber thing is just level 5. The difference between level 5 and level 6 resources is pretty big, pretty huge. Finding a lot of hide. And hide is definitely way more valuable than all the other resources. But let's see, I've just started this run. After this map is closing and I need to get into a new one, me finding so much hide may not be the case anymore. Oh, do I want to kill that? Gather this ore? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, I still got the aggro. Crazy. First enchanted mob in this map, so maybe people are doing PvE in here. Definitely possible. But comparing this map to the maps that I have been finding averagely in the past, it feels that it's pretty good. A lot of resources. A lot of resources. I'm almost never finding any stacks that are empty, actually. Which is a pretty big sign for nobody gathering in here. Has been a while since somebody took stuff. .1, I'm going to take that. Sadly I have no books for that, but it's probably better to just use tier 7 books when you're only taking 6.1. Probably better. But who knows? Who knows? The thing is, person. Yeah. This guy is ready to waste his time. He is ready. But he's going to lose sight of me. Oh, there's fiber. No, no, there are 3 fiber bushes. I will try to remember this place. Because he's obviously losing sight of me. Not sure if he really believed that he had any chance of killing me. But who knows. You may as well try once, you know. And you probably should try once, more or less. Because I may be a troll. And just dismounting for a second is probably worth it to check if I'm trolling or not. I would need to troll a lot though. In a lot of cases I would just probably like win the 1v1 against him. Simply because of my IP. If I changed my spells to fighting abilities. Right now I'm of course on and mainly using escape abilities. Okay, back to the fiber. A lot of fiber. This is one of these typical lakes where actually fiber is more frequent. Okay, where was it? Where was it? Now a lot of wisps are spawning. Hopefully I can find a good one. Fiber, fiber, fiber. Tons of fiber. Slowly I'm finding more fiber than hide. There's the fiber that I had to leave behind for a moment. 2 out of 5. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Definitely more tier 6 stuff than I could find in the black zone. Oh, even a fiber elemental. I'm a little bit closer to my animal, to my mount. Safety measures. Even finding a tier 7 map would already be so much more valuable than running around in a tier 6 map, I believe. Even though I found so many resources in here, or rather so much resources, that this map may even be better than a bad empty tier 7 map, but who knows. Being able to find tier 7 hide and fiber would definitely increase my profit per time immensely. Slowly getting time to find a mist. Don't really want to run around too much in the black zone. But I'm finding wisps relatively quickly. So I think I'll give it 1 or 2 more chances. Give myself 1 or 2 more chances to find enchanted ones. Where have I been already in this map? I think I haven't checked out this place. But I'm basically going to take the next wisp, I think. Don't want to get pushed into the black zone. And look for wisps there in the tier 5 black zone map. Not really what I'm looking for. 5.2? 5.2. Should take that. Worth more than 1k. Okay, time to find a wisp of any rarity. There is a wisp of any rarity. I think I have the time to take these resources before. Let's ignore the tier 6 ore. Anything else interesting? Anything interesting? No. Okay. Hopefully this map is going to be as full as the last one. The last one was really full. I really did get some stuff. Only running around for 20 minutes. And getting quite a bit of stuff. Not an insane amount, but considering that the prices are pretty low, a solid amount. And maybe somewhere in this run, which will be a somewhat long run, because I have so much carry weight, Maybe somewhere in this run I will be lucky and find some enchanted wisp as well. Finding an animal again that I can skin is also already a pretty good sign. May as well be an empty map where I can constantly gather my desired fiber and of course hide if I'm able to find it. It does not really feel like there's less hide in the mists. It's just that it's more concentrated, because you always get 5 out of 5. While from all the other resources you usually find 1 out of 5 or 2 out of 5. Two tier 6 animals already. Really good sign, really good sign. Hide is really valuable. It's also somehow a much better feeling to know that these animals will always be 5 out of 5 in the mists. In the black zone, you're always so sad when you find something good and it has like 1 or 2 pieces only. So far, so fine. Again, a lot of fight, a lot of fight. Feels like I'm lucky in this map again. But maybe it's just the time. Maybe it's just the fact that the East server is going to start soon, or maybe it's already open. I have no idea. I don't really care too much when it's starting, because I don't plan on playing on it. Not really, at least. Maybe, as I said, a 0 to hero challenge. But I'm definitely not going to play actively on that server. If the server would open for Europe, I would definitely change. I would definitely start playing on Europe then and just leave this account, these characters here on the NA server behind. I would love to have a Europe server and play there. It's basically the only thing that's still missing for me in this game, except the healer balance. Healers are broken, which is pretty annoying, but mainly if I had a European ping on here, that would be pretty amazing. And as I said, I don't really mind a tier 3 mob, and it's not even such a hard mob, but I don't care. I'm worth 11 million. I'm not going to take that stuff. It would also be quite some money to kill this thing. This guy was not too interested in me, and the other guy didn't see me. I mean, of course, he basically knows that he cannot kill me. I would always be able to get away. Oh, here tier 6 fiber has been taken. Interesting. These two guys were coming from the PvE area here. Not finding too many resources right now, but still okay. It's a little bit less than at the start. And somebody even took 1 tier 6 fiber stack at the lake. maybe it has just been me pathing inefficiently, not remembering that I already have been there, but I don't think so. It's unlikely that that happened right there. Small chest spawned, but I'm too valuable. I'm too valuable for that kind of stuff. There are so few fights that I would actually take with this gear. Almost feels like this map is not as full as the last map. A little bit more 1 out of 5 than 2 out of 5. Not sure if that should already be a reason for me to switch the map. I would assume that it makes a lot of sense to always stay till the end if the map isn't complete garbage. So I have the higher chance of finding an enchanted wisp at the end when all the wisps are spawning. And this map is not completely empty either. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. I found quite a lot of hide. It's also kind of nice that it's really not necessary to use skinning gear in the mists, because there's always only one mob. Like, you really don't need the poison buff. In the black zone, on the other hand, you relatively often have multiple, mostly hyenas at one place, and you want to kill all of them at the same time for efficiency. There you almost need the poison buff, because otherwise the fight is too long, you get too low on HP. You would kinda need to use all escape abilities as well, so you're getting really vulnerable. But in here there's not even a dot damage over time effect. A lot of fiber. Give me that good stuff. A lot of hide, I mean. And there's really a lot of hide. Look at that. Once again. Once again. I like it. Pretty good. I have more hide than I have tier 6 ore, which is really crazy. Kinda understandable that I have more fiber, because I am simply getting way more with the gathering bonus from my items. But one would assume that he went so far out of my sight that even if he went invisible now, he would be too slow to dismount me here. What did I want to say? You would assume that you'd find more tier 6 ore than tier 6 hide. Definitely. But it may just be the case that I'm lucky. That simply may be the case. 6.1 stone is not worth it, I think. But I would take 6.2 stone. Okay, how quickly is this thing attacking? It's attacking really slowly, so I can gather without killing it. I like it. Oh, So much hide. It's insane. So much hide. I wonder if it's always the case. But it shouldn't be. I have been gathering in the mists already. And I didn't find this much hide. I'm just being lucky, I would think. Already at 25% carry weight. Pretty interesting. It's kinda fast. Oh, this thing is attacking too quickly. Probably not worth it. Is that tier 6? No, tier 5 only. I was about to say that I'm already almost through with this map. But that's not true. I still have a lot of space I can look at in the south here. I didn't even pay attention to the weakened wisp that spawned from the portal in the south. Don't even know what the rarity was, but it doesn't really matter anyways. Nothing I need to worry about. Still really hoping to find a legendary wisp sooner or later. I would really like to see what my profit is going to be with Avalonian tools. In a tier 8 mist. Also at this time of the day, somewhat close to the server reset, the server maintenance, the game should definitely be less active, but that may also be a reason for gatherers to be more active. So I'm not sure if that would actually matter too much. Kinda feels like it does though. Can't be that I'm just that lucky. Because I'm finding so much hide. It has to be the server time, right? So much hide. It's insane. If somebody was gathering in the mists, that person would most likely also take tier 6 hide. I would think. It's tier 4 only. There's a crystal spider. The first crystal spider I've killed in the mists was pretty valuable. But then afterwards I killed another one and it only gave me 200k. So they are probably not completely crazy. And I'm not going to risk my almost 12 million now to get these 200k to 1.3 million from that spider. Not going to risk it. Should not be worth it. Like me dying 1 out of 20 times there, doing the spider would already not be worth it. Would need to survive more than 20 times doing a crystal spider with this gear for it to be worth it, risking all the good stuff that I'm having in my inventory. No crazily enchanted wisps yet. Finding an uncommon one would already be pretty nice. giving me the chance to find a tier 7 map. I would like that. Can I gather? Probably, right? Probably has a very slow attack animation. Very low attack speed, yeah. I'm barely able to actually take it. Was very close. I see a lot of wood. I like it. Hopefully I'll see an enchanted one. 2 minutes 50. At like 1:30 I'm going to take the next wisp that I see, no matter what, basically. Not sure if I have already been here before. I'm not 100% sure where I started this run. I think I started it in the west, over the river. Tier 6 ore. Have I actually been in the middle? I don't think so, right? Otherwise I would also see that it's a PvE area as well. Wisp. Still 2 minutes to go until the thing closes. So let's hope for some luck. I also haven't checked out everything on top here. But now I basically have done so. Okay, next wisp is going to be the wisp. There is a wisp. Anything else? Because now that I have a wisp here, can take another look around. No, no, no. Oh, good that I took the look around. And after this cat, I'm going to take the wisp. Actually didn't get my execute damage. Boom. Tons of hide. I found more hide than anything else in this map. Okay, I mean, I don't know about the wood actually. Maybe I found more wood, but I can't now because I didn't take it, so I didn't see how full it was. Okay, okay, okay. This is tier 6. So much hide. So much hide. Really seems like up until now it would have been worth it to actually have used skinning gear. But as I've already said, let's see how it develops. This may change. It still may change. It's still only 35 minutes that I'm running around in the mists. Still everything possible. 30% carry weight. 1/3 already done somewhat. Where are the resources hiding in this map? That's where I started. Because of the corpse lying there. Somebody took tier 6 ore. That's not nice. If I find very little stuff in this map, I will just take the next wisp that I see. Let's see. Haven't found any fiber yet. And there I go. Oh, I actually don't remember how much silver per time, loot per time I got in the last Mists gathering run. But I'm really curious to see how high it will be. Just gathering all these tier 6 things. Should be more than 1 million per hour. Otherwise it would be just like really crazy. Already got some extra loot by getting this fame book. Definitely helps the profit per time. But what would help the most would simply be a tier 7 or a tier 8 map. That's how I could increase my profit by a lot. And I mean, this chance is always there, so you kinda have to also calculate that in to the average money that you make from this. The question is just how often does it happen? How long do you on average have to spend time in these low level mists to finally find a tier 7 map? Or even a tier 8 map. There's a chest. There is a chest. And I'm not going to go for it. Even though I kinda would like to see who is here. Can they even contest my mighty gathering gear? This map is definitely not as empty as I was already starting to think. The one guy that I've seen in this map had a stack. So maybe he's also gathering resources. Which may explain why 1 or 2 stacks that I found in the north were empty. Demonic staff with a stalker jacket. Weird. Relatively valuable gear. Relatively. Was a tier 7 stalker jacket, I think. Not too cheap. Was he using a lizard? Or was it somebody else? Are my memories fooling me? The chest definitely has been taken. .2 or relatively valuable right now. 2,500. Let's see how valuable 4.2 or is. There's a big tier 5 high stack, and this is not interesting in any way. 4.2 ore is not that valuable. I'm not going to dismount for that again. It's not terrible, but not I mean, if I would find a 4.2 thing, just like not the resource mob, but a normal stack that's enchanted, I would probably gather it. I think so. It's worth like 600 silver per piece. I gather it almost immediately. Probably should be taking it. I'm also not going to have any space issues basically when doing this, I would think. I'm not finding too many enchanted resources. Somebody saw me and walked into my direction again, so I do not want to gather for a few moments. I want to play it safe. With the gear that I'm using. But now a lot of time has elapsed while not being in his vision, so I should be fine. I don't feel like this map is too empty for me. I think I can stay. A gathering area would probably benefit me. A tier 3 mob once again. A hard one though. A gathering area would probably benefit me. Usually there are tier 6 raw resources in there as well. Because that's also a thought that I probably should consider when thinking about changing the maps. When I see all these wisps there. We could change the maps hoping for more gathering areas. Not sure if it makes sense. Or if it makes sense right now, but sometimes doesn't. That's also possible. Because stuff may be a bit more inactive right now. Because server reset 1 hour ago. Somebody gathered a tier 6 wood resource mob. Okay. But not this stuff. Not a tier 6 wolf. Sounds pretty crazy to me. Well, the tier 6 fiber and tier 6 hide that I have are combined already 500k. But that's not that much. That's not that much. That's not very high profit. I do have books, but they are also not that insanely valuable. They're good, no doubt. But it's not crazy. It's not crazy. Like, I'm barely making 1 million per hour or a little bit more. Probably a little bit more. Especially because I found the tier 6 fame book from tier 6 ore gathering, which gives me another 200k. But the profit I'm having is pretty low. Pretty low, pretty low. But as I've said, I still have the chance to find tier 7 maps, to find tier 8 maps. And if I do, I will get like probably 1 million like loot worth, probably 1 million per 10 minutes or 20, or probably rather 20 minutes, like 1 million per 20 minutes I think, with the Avalonian tools and pork pie. That would definitely help. That would definitely balance things out if I find a tier 8 map. Not sure how much more profitable a tier 7 map would be. Would probably not be such a huge difference. Mainly depends on how much tier 7 hide I can find and tier 7 fiber. How many tier 7 fiber elementals. That would most likely be the deciding factor on how profitable such a tier 7 map would be for me. Just like it is in here. How much have I already checked out? Was I already in the west of this map? I think I started in the north. Or have I already been in the west? I don't think I have been in the west yet. So I'm not going to take this wisp. Also, the argument still holds up that I kinda want to wait until the map is starting to close. So I have more wisps to choose from, likewise a higher chance of getting an enchanted wisp. I would really like to at least find a few uncommon wisps to have a chance for getting into tier 7 maps. Even though I'm not really sure how much better those would be compared to the tier 6 maps. I'm not sure. But also, generally having a higher enchantment rate in there will not hurt. Definitely won't hurt. I wouldn't mind at all. Can big stacks enchant themselves? I think once I heard that it can happen. Like going from 5.0 here to 5.1 when lying around all day long. I don't know if it's possible. I think I heard that it is possible. I don't think I have already seen it. I'm not sure. Okay. Pretty nice timing. I'm already here in the west. I kinda want to start leaving this map. I've already been gathering everything else. So now I do want to find, hopefully, some enchanted wisps. Here the fiber stacks have 2 pieces on them. There are no PvE areas here, so maybe people have been coming here less. Tier 6 ore element. There's an uncommon wisp. Nice. I do want to take that. Do I quickly want to take a look around and risk the wisp being stolen? Anything else? Nothing common. Okay, time to take the uncommon wisp. Higher enchantment. Insane loot. Possibly tier 7. Okay, the moment of truth. It is tier 7. Yes. Yes. I like it. I like it. I like it. Lucky lifestyle. Let's clean everything. Now I'm also finally filling my wood and stone books. My tier 7 stone book is already almost full. At like 13,000 out of 14,000 fame left. Not left, but already filled. Tier 7, tier 7. I like it. Also the enchantment should be higher. Slightly only, but it should be higher. There is water. Does this count as a lake? Does that matter? Is there more fiber? I got no idea. Let's see. 6.1. Have I even found 6.1 yet? Yeah, I have. Hopefully this map doesn't close instantly, unless this results in me finding an even better map. Then I don't mind. Then I don't care. Definitely helps to have basically one whole tier more of resources that I can take now. The tier 4 resources usually are pretty useless in the other maps unless they are highly enchanted. 7 fiber, how valuable is it right now? 2.4 K per piece. Definitely better than tier 6 and even better than 6.1 as well. So many mobs. How do I want to check out this map? Do I want to go around the big PvE area? Does it matter where I go? Does my pathing matter? I want to be there where nobody's gathering. Which are the places that nobody is gathering in the mists? I don't know. Hard to say. People who gather in the mists. Tier 7 stone should be more valuable than tier 7 ore. Just in case of me getting ganked or chased or something right now. Tier 7 ore is only 1,100 and basalt is 1,450. When I have the choice, I should prioritize. Obviously. $6.2. The enchantment. Enchantment gaming. Okay, this animation totally looks correct. I don't know if it's normal to always have, or relatively often have, more than one piece on these tier 7 stacks. Or if simply nobody is gathering here. I mean, there's Am I faster? Am I faster? Ah. I could have attacked him. I could have attacked him. Somebody gathering here. No. Why do you do this to me? But there's a lot of stuff. He went to the south, so I'm going to take another way. I really should take another way. The chance is really high that the map will close somewhen. Though, so the most effective thing is just to not interfere with each other. Because we may be not able to clear the whole map anyways. Maybe. Depends on how long this map is still open. But also getting into combat, losing the mount, and then risking dying to some 8.3 player just randomly coming along is also questionable. There's that thing which I don't really care about. Are there tier 7 resources in there, or is it only tier 6 and tier 5? Really looks like only tier 6 and tier 5. There's some more fiber. This map seems to be full enough for 2 gatherers. There's a basalt elemental, nice. The, I think, 3rd most valuable resource on tier 7, flat, without enchantment. Tier 7 wood. Yeah. Basalt, the 3rd most valuable, flat tier 7 resource. Let's see how long this map will still be open. My stone journal has been filled. 6.1 stone. Basically constantly gathering, right? Not 100%. I'm running around a little bit. I'm not really gathering the whole time that I'm running around here. Tier 6 ore has been taken here. Not good. I do not want competition. Basalt. The other gatherer was also using fiber gathering gear, interestingly. Now I'm at 50% carry weight already. Slowly but surely. Getting quite the amount of stuff. Haven't found an animal yet. There's 7 animal. Would be pretty valuable. Oh, I got a baby or a book. A baby, 100k. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Pretty good extra loot. It does help, it does help. Out of 9. A lot, a lot. Level 58. Tier 7. Stone gathering. One of my highest. Yeah, it's the highest tier 7 profession that I have. There was a time when nobody was gathering stone. And I could just take all the basalt everywhere. This wisp is not enchanted, so I don't care. At this point. I don't want to miss too much stuff, so I really kinda need to concentrate a little bit on my pathing. Kinda. Gathering this is so fast. The edge of the map being pretty empty right here. The wisp being pretty common as well. Here's some stuff. I actually need to kill it. It's too close. A little bit too close. The wisps making crazy noises. The maps could start closing anytime. I don't want to go back to tier 6 maps. I want to gather in tier 7 and 8. Feels so much better. Even though I'm not 100% sure if I'm really making much more profit right now. Because I'm finding not that big of an amount of tier 7 resources. And the tier 6 resources that I'm finding are not much, like, seemingly a little bit less than in the last tier 6 maps that I have been in, I think. Oh well. I mean less hide, less tier 6 hide than what I had before. So it's also a minus. Want to efficiently check out every corner in this map. Don't want to miss the good stuff. Just like it is here. Only one piece. Going to go for the fiber first. So much more valuable. Just in case of getting chased, of getting ganked, of anything. Let's take it first. There's some fiber. There's even some more fiber up there. Another? Another... How are they officially called? Direwolf pup. That's pretty lucky, I would say. Getting 2? I mean, I've been gathering for forever. And I have never gotten 2 direwolf pups in one run. And I've had 3-hour runs. I've had 3.5-hour runs. Oh, gather bonus plus 2 for tier 7 fiber is pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty valuable. Found way more basalt than all the other tier 7 resources in here. Found no tier 7 hide yet. I haven't checked out the south. The other gatherer was heading towards the south though. No. It's closing. Hopefully I'll find something even better. The wisp also just spawned exactly in the moment. So I would guess the wisp do not become more. They just all spawn right when the timer starts. And then you gotta look for the good ones. Intensively. But I also want to look for resources while looking for wisps. So I'm not going to do it that intensively. There's a person being dismounted. Are you running towards me? Are you a gatherer? You're the gatherer, okay. And this lake seems to count as a... I should have selected him so I could inspect him. So I can always click the Y button and see if he's changing his gear to... Wasn't there more tier 7? There is more tier 7. To see if he's changing his gear to ganking gear or something. Because he could do that, like I also could have ganking gear in my inventory. And people could have a false sense of security when seeing me with gathering gear running around. In most cases it's not worth it, but can make some profit by doing this, but then your inventory is also more filled. Ganking people is more dangerous than not ganking people. And you're worth way more. He probably took the rest of the tier 7 fiber here. Some tier 7 wood, some basalt. Gonna take it. But it seems like I have to take the next wisp that I see. Which is kinda sad, but that's just how it should be then. Probably doesn't make too much sense to stop gathering and just run around. In the hope of finding a really good wisp. Or is that better? Is that better? Like having a better map increases my loot by a lot? I'm actually not sure how much better the tier 7 map is than a tier 6 map. It should be quite a bit better. So it may be better to just run around, take the extremely high value resources, of course, but otherwise skip all the gathering and just look for wisps. This may be the way to go. This may actually be better, spending these 5 minutes just running around to find a better wisp. Because then for the next 20 or 30 minutes I will get more loot on average. And if I happen to find a tier 8 map, then it will be extremely worth it, like no doubt about it in any way. Now it's already too late basically to spend my time, because I've already spent the time gathering. The exception would be being in a tier 8 map, I would guess. Slowly I need to find a wisp. Where are the wisps? There were some tier 7 resources. I want a wisp. I need a wisp. There's one. There is one. Goodbye, tier 7 map. Didn't find any tier 7 hide. Huh. It's an interesting idea to just spend the whole time looking for wisps instead of gathering. I think I'm going to do this in tier 6 maps. I will Get all the resources except 6.1 resources, I think, in that case. And better, obviously. Just to look for a good wisp. I think I'll try it. I'll try it. 60% carry weight. I mean, the tier 7 resources are of course also more heavy. They are heavier. I saw a name, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. You never may know. Okay, this was careful enough. The thing spawned. No gathering area. Well, actually, this area may be a gathering area. I don't think I want to kill this guy. He's using 4.1 gear. I think this would just be a complete waste of time and a risk. A very low risk, but with insanely low reward. The risk is very low, but the price is very high as well. Price extremely high if I died because of that. Does this map seem to be more empty than the other maps? Do I want to leave it? 2 out of 5. I had a couple of resources with 2 out of 5 in here already. I had one skinnable animal. There are a couple of enchanted normal mobs, PvE mobs. Not sure if that means anything for people who want to gather. Somebody took the tier 6 fiber there, but that may also have been me. I don't remember exactly if that was me. I'm finding some stuff in here. I'm also going to look at this weird little area. It may be a gathering area. Oh, hide. That's good. Relatively. A legendary wisp would have been better, but I'm going to take this hide. Haven't seen a legendary wisp in a while. It's been a while. Oh. There's some hide. There's some hide. I'm finding some hide again. And right now I'm also having more tier 6 ore than hide. Okay. So it did change. I mean, the hide is still way more valuable, and likewise I do have more money because of the hide than of the tier 6 ore. But it did average out. What is this guy? It's a gatherer, okay. I don't know if it's worth it to attack him, to save all the tier 6 ore for me. I'm not sure. I'm obviously stronger, I have higher level items equipped. So I could basically contest him, could stop him from gathering here. But that's probably not worth it. It's not like we would be fighting over something very valuable. Okay, but it was a gathering area. It was a gathering area. I feel like I have been here already, or there are just a lot of enchanted mobs. Couple of wisp noises. I do have competition in this map. But I would most likely have gathering competition in every mist map, I would assume, and likewise should not take this information that I've gained as an argument for actually leaving the map. I'm pretty sure there will be a gatherer in every mist. More or less. Over the course of the time that I spent in there. Mist is closing, so now I'm going to look for wisps, enchanted wisps, aggressively. Going to ignore all the resources except 6.1. And maybe hide, because hide is going to be full all the time. Where would be the best place to look for wisps? I'm not finding any right now. There's one common. Should I settle for an uncommon wisp if I find one? If it's only tier 6? Probably not. Wait, is that tier 6? No, that's tier 5. Tier 5. No wisps. One wisp. No enchantment. Running without gathering. 6.1, it's only wood, it's not that valuable. And I don't even have tier 6 books for wood in my inventory. Maybe I should take all the tier 6 fiber that I see, because I'm getting more of it because of my gathering gear. But it's not that much money. Getting a good wisp would probably be more money, right? I don't know. I don't know. What's my level? 84. Not that high. I mean, it's high, but not as high as some of my other stuff. Okay, back to aggressive wisp searching. I really want a tier 7 or tier 8 map. Where are they hiding? I do hear wisp noises, but I don't see them. There's one. That's tier 6. Going to take that. Going to take that. Also a chance for getting a pup. Boom, 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 boom. Since I'm already standing here, let's take the fiber as well. I'm not finding too many wisps. Enchanted wisps, please. Wisp noises are hearable. There's hide. I'm going to take it. Hide is too strong. Five out of 5, too good. Fame books, too good as well. Really should not skip the hide. And maybe I should just be using skinning gear actually. It may be worth it. There was one wisp, there's another one. I'll just remember it and hope that I can find an enchanted wisp instead. So many fiber mobs. Going to kill one and then take the wisp. I really didn't find too many wisps. Maybe there were so many people activating builds and taking the good wisps away, obviously. Who knows, who knows. 1 out of 5. I want more. Give me 2 out of 5. And it's still 1 out of 5. So maybe if I find very little stuff in here, maybe I will take a wisp very early. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Preferably, I'll just find a lot of stuff in here and wait until the mist closes again. I still have 2 pork pies left. That's enough to get to 100% carry weight with pork pie. But I'm slowly getting to the point where I actually need to preemptively eat my pork pie, cause I may get overweight. Very soon, when I'm not using pork pie anymore. I really wonder how much money I made in the tier 7 map compared to the tier 6 maps that I have been visiting. I really wonder. Could have looked at the estimated market price and at the time, and then I could have compared it. Maybe it's even doable in hindsight. I don't know how often I looked into my inventory to actually have the estimated market value for that time. This guy is probably not worth anything, right? Yep. None of his equipped items is worth more than 10,000 silver. Fiber. A wisp. It's a rare one. Yes. Yes. I don't even know if I should. Risk it being stolen. I really should not. Hopefully it's not tier 6, man. It could be, but even if it is tier 6, I have to stay in there. Curse enchantment. It is tier 6. No, no. There's a chest. There's a ore area. There's a mist. There's a 6.2 tree. The first 6.2 resource I found today, I think. I do need to eat my pork pie, presumably, so let's do that. Nobody's taking the chest, nobody's taking the thing. People fighting over it? People are fighting over it. How strong are they? Relatively strong. Are they going hard though? Because if they are, I can execute one person. I do have a blood ladder. And I have solid escape gear. So I'm going to stick around for a little bit. He doesn't want to do it anymore. The chest is still not open. Now they are going somewhat hard again. This guy doesn't have an undead cape. Oh, is one getting low now? Probably not low enough. Probably not low enough. They were too careful. 1500 IP. Was he using 6.2 spare gear? Possibly. It's so sad that this map is only tier 6. Stuff should be more enchanted. But the difference is not that crazily high. Usually crazily big, crazily high. Who knows? I don't speak English. I don't really know if there's such a big advantage for me to actually be in this map. Resources should be more enchanted, but I should also have more competition, right? The only enchanted thing that's worth mentioning was the 1 out of 5 6.2 tree. Yet. I mean, okay, I haven't been running around too much in this map yet either. So can't really tell yet. I've only been watching these two people look at each other, poke each other a little bit. There's quite some tier 6 ore so far. A lot of 2 out of 5 stacks. Finding a resource mob also doesn't hurt, of course. doesn't hurt. I was not too worried about the stack player, because I think I remember that he was using no cape. No real cape. I think he was using some kind of cape, but not a real one. Can you get away? Thank you. That's nice. That's very nice. Is this zombie doing so much damage? What the fuck? Why is it doing so much damage? This is ridiculous. I'm using tier 9 gear. Why is this useless zombie like killing me? What the fuck is this? This is some serious bullshit. What the hell? Like, I'm using tier 9 this stuff. I'm having 8.5 shield. I even have some regeneration on my weapon. How the hell is this stupid, weak, level 6 zombie with a little bit of enchantment from this rarity dealing so much damage to me? Like, what was that? That's ridiculous. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh wait, it's actually the wolf. The wolf is now damaged. Is now dealing damage to me. Even though I have no idea why the resource mobs also get stronger. Like why? Just why? I don't understand. Not like they give more. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Give me that stuff. Avalonian tool. Your 8 gathering gear. Let's see how much I can get from that. No gathering bonus +2. What? No. Almost no premium bonus either. I mean, my level is much lower on tier 5. What's it called? Fiber harvesting. I didn't get gathering bonus +2. It's really weird, I think. How did I not get gathering bonus +2? I got what is it? 70% from my 70% from my gear, 20% from my Avalonian tool. I got premium bonus. No, premium bonus doesn't count towards it. And I got, I don't know, like 20% from the ding dong. My gathering profession level. So the chance is relatively high that I will get gathering bonus +2 once out of 5 times. Aggressive searching again for wisps. I'm finding a lot of wisps, just not the ones I'm looking for. Fiber. Meh, I should probably be looking for wisps and enchanted resources. Just going for 6.1 and hide. Also going to take hide if I find hide. But otherwise, here we go. Please give me It's your 7 map. Otherwise, I'm going to return, I think. Otherwise, I'm going to go back to the map and look for more wisps. It's a tier 7 map. Nice. I even could have seen that from the meteorite ore. I think I'm going to go towards the ore area. I don't know. Should I? Should I force my way towards it? Would there be tier 7 stuff in there? Probably, right? Okay, but second tier 7 map. Not too bad, not too bad. Tier 7 fiber. It really doesn't look too bad. It seems to be doable to find, like... I think the chances are not too low to actually find 2 out of 7 or 8 tier 7 maps when gathering like this. Doesn't seem to be too bad, I think. I mean, okay, still gotta consider that the loot in general is not that insanely high. Except if I find a tier 8 map. But this should be a gathering area here. Yeah. And if there's tier 7 stuff in this small gathering area, then there should be tier 7 stuff in the big gathering area as well, right? I mean, finding anything enchanted would be much better. I was silent for a moment because I felt like I heard fighting noises. Tier 7 ore is really bad, but constantly gathering it should be fine. It's my level 47. Should be my second highest then, I guess. Being able to constantly gather it with pork pie and an Avalonian tool should totally be okay. Should definitely be solid loot. Should definitely be worth it, I think. If that's not worth it, then gathering is probably just garbage. And I could just go for pure PvE. No. This should be fine. If this map lasts for a while, I may actually be full. Talking about the carry rate. Because the tier 7 resources also are relatively heavy. So I will indeed fill my carry weight quicker in a higher tier map. Okay, I think I'm going to path directly towards the ore area. I feel like... well, I really would prefer to find tons of fiber and some skin, some animal. I'm going to check out the lakes and then I'm going to check out the ore area. Fiber would definitely... This map generally looks pretty full. Like 3 out of 9. And that's basalt. Basalt is the third best thing. In a way. Only when talking about flat resources, of course. Really curious to see how much loot I will have in the end. Lake, please give me fiber. There I go. 7.1. Delicious. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Should be like 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, 5.85 thousand. Basically a tier 8 resource. Very nice. Very good loot. Hopefully I can get more of that. There's 7 wood stacks spawned. Do I want to take it? How high is the chance to get ganked by invisibility at a tier 7 wood stack in the mists? Actually, I'm using the helmet. I'm safe. I'm safe. It's the mists. I'm safe. I have the helmet. I have no silence on my... what's it called? I have no silence on my boots. So I'm not going to die if I get perched. I'm safe. I'm very close to an exit, even though I really do not want to leave this map. I do want to stay in here. This map seems to be so full. I have the helmet, I can just click my helmet if somebody pops up on my face. And if he doesn't, I should just have enough tools to get away from him anyways. If it's some ranged ganking dude. There's a mysterious stranger. And he's extremely weak. Nothing I need to worry about. I don't want to use my E right now, because I want to gather the big stack. Do 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 do. 6.2 stone. Any tier 7 fiber standing there? Nope. Oh, there's some. The exit is in the southwest. There's an exit right here. And there's an exit in the northwest. But I really don't want to use any exit. But if I have to, I will. Not dying is still the priority. But look at my carry weight. 86% carry weight already. I will most likely be full after this map. My carry weight limiting the stuff. A big stack. Not a very valuable one. Likewise, a less dangerous one as well. There's some hide down there. Which is more valuable than the tier 7 wood. But I can take this wolf afterwards as well. It's a very weak guy. A very weak guy. Did he dismount? I cannot see it because of my name. I found a griffin. Well, I'm not going to do a griffin with this gear. He should be able to do a griffin. He has so much heal. So much heal. Bam, 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 bam. Level 40 on tier 7 wood. Nobody really cares about the tier 7 wood. It's just not that valuable. But I have pork pie, I have tons of carry weight, I have an Avalonian axe. It is valuable for me. I have tier 7 wood cutting books as well. So it is definitely valuable for me. Bum 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 bum. The public thing spawned. Back to the lakes. I want tier 7 fiber. I want tier 7 fiber. Back to the lakes. This map seems to be so full. Pretty good. Even though I'm gathering so many less valuable resources right now. Tons of tier 7 or tons of tier 7 wood. Tier 7 fiber, tier 7 hide. There's so much wood. So much wood. Should I skip it? Should I skip it even? That may be better, who knows? Probably not, to be honest. Probably not, to be honest. No. It's very solid. With an Avalonian tool, pork pie premium bonus. Some levels even. There was another thing. The books, right? The books. Tier 7 books, premium bonus. Gathering bonus from the profession levels. Avalonian eggs. Pork pie. It is worth it. Getting quite some stuff from that. But I would get quite a bit more stuff from tier 7 fiber. And there is some. Nobody taking the thing, now somebody has. Okay, this lake, then the other lake, then the ore area. This thing here in the east could also be... No, it's not a gathering area. Oh, yes. Oh god, this is what I'm looking for, and there's even some hide. No, and the mist is closing, no. Oh. I just started to find the stuff I'm looking for. The valuable stuff. Looks like I'm not going to be completely full after this map. Gather bonus +2 on Sunflex. So nice, so good. So valuable. And also the gathering speed bonus on these things, so nice. Sadly no gathering speed bonus on this thing. Tier 7 hide should also not be on such a high level for me. This guy is really not too dangerous. Level 38. Kind of okay. And pretty valuable. Pretty valuable. That's some nice loot. That's some nice loot. That's a good map. It's so full. It's so full. It's sad that I have so little time in this one. 96% carry weight. Okay, I'm getting full. Once I'm getting kicked out, I will be at like 99%, I think. My pork pie lasts for 5 minutes. So I'm going to eat my last pork pie. Safety first. No reason to risk anything. Actually, it's close. 2 minutes. I mean, I could get chased in the black zone. That's the point. That's the point. I could get chased in the black zone. Okay, the rest of this lake. Anything else? There's some wood. That's the fiber I've taken before. I could get chased in the black zone, so I'm going to eat my pork pie. No reason to risk 14 million. Only to save 4,000 silver. Does not make too much sense. Such a full map. So full. So somewhat valuable. Hopefully I can get some more tier 7 fiber or tier 7 hide before I'm getting kicked out. Let's see. Not going to skip on these resources though. Doom, doom, doom. 2 tier 7 maps. And I was in like, I don't know, 5 or 6 tier 6 maps, I think. Oh yes, 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 yes. How much did I get from that bear? 50k. Plus the fame in the books, of course. 2 animals. 2 bears. Oh, pretty nice. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Let's see, let's see. This run was pretty long. 98% carry weight. This run was pretty long. Really curious to see how much money I will have made. I would guess 3 million. That's what I would guess. 99% carry weight. Yep. The run is over. Can I get something else? As well? I still got 9 seconds. I may be able to gather something. But no, I'm not finding anything. And I'm out. Okay. Teleporting costs me 200,000. I'm in the starting map. It cost me 200,000 to teleport right now. That's crazy. Oh, an uncommon wisp. An uncommon wisp. You know, there's one option. It was a greater wisp. Is that a problem? I don't know. It's like whatever. I'm also getting really hungry already. I was thinking about maybe going for that one as well, but I'm pretty hungry already. Okay, let's see. Let's see, let's see. What have I made? Hopefully 3 million. 3.09 million, yeah. Was running around for around 1 hour and 56, 55 minutes and got 3.1 million loot. Quite a bit from the books. 100k, 200k, 300k, 450k from journals, minus like 50k for buying the books. Around 450k, 200 extra from the Master Ore Miner Tome, and 200 extra from the Direwolf Pub. I see, I see, I see. 1.5 million per hour. 2 tier 7 maps. And one of those tier 7 maps was pretty full, but I gathered a lot of garbage there. A lot of tier 7 ore and a lot of tier 7 wood. Oh well. Kind of interesting, and kind of sad that I didn't get into a tier 8 map.